set in a world which looks like our world, but it's very different from our world in that there are some very, very strict rules. And these are the main rules that the ideology of this world is that you have to be in a couple. And if you find yourself single, you get sent to a hotel where you have 45 days in which to find your mate. If you don't find your mate within that time, you get turned into an animal of your choosing. So you carry on living, but you become an animal. And so the world is, there are a lot of animals around that are people's brothers or relations. And then the lead character escapes from the hotel and finds another world that looks like a world that's rebelled from this world, but they have other rules, which is that you have to stay single. And you're not allowed to kiss, you're not allowed to flirt, you have to be alone. And then these two people, so it's a love story set in a very rule-bound universe. So two people fall in love, my character and Colin Farrell's character fall in love. So it's it's a romantic comedy.
Not bad. Bit higher. Put it back.
Have you thought about what animals you want to be if you don't make it?
A lobster.
I'm going to be a parrot if I don't make it. Why don't you become parrots too? And then we'll all be together.
You're a complete idiot. Picking one of the few animals that can talk when you have a speech impediment. You'll lisp, even as an animal. As for you, they'll catch you and put you in a pot of boiling water until you die. And then they'll crack open your claws with a tool, like pliers, and they'll suck out what little flesh you have with their mouths. You're pathetic, both of you.
Well, after having made 3 films in Greece, and we just felt that we needed to progress and evolve because in Greece, I mean, you can make films in a certain way, and that's great, and you're very free, and you make films with your friends, and but you reach a point where when you want to do different things, you need a different structure to support you. So I just thought that working in the English language would be a step towards that.
Well, on the page, there weren't, I would say, different tones. I think there can be tone in writing. I think it's tonal management is a director's job, and I think direction is tone management. So I didn't know really what the film would be. It would be unknowable because I don't think there's anything that I could compare it to. And I knew that going in. I'd never read a script like it, and I wasn't really imaginative enough to know what the film would be like. I was a fan of Yorgos, and I'd sought him out after I'd seen Dogtooth, which was your first film, or your second film. I'm sorry, his second film in Greek, and I told him how much I wanted to work with him. So I went. It's a fantastic story, but it wasn't something that I read and thought, oh yeah, I know what this will be like. I had no idea. I wanted to work with Yorgos.
Yeah, and by the way, Rachel in the beginning kind of rejected it.
We were really in tune because I was about to say that, despite what a proper fan I was and am, and that I sought him out and I said, please, 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 I want to work with you. And he sent me the script, and when I first read it, I mean, I thought it was astonishing, but I didn't think I knew how to play this character because it's not written in a way where you have psychological understanding of the characters or psychological layers. It's just written in a very, very different way. And I just said, I love you and I love the film, but I just don't think I know how to play this character. So I did actually at first say, I can't do it. And then I went on holiday over Christmas and I kept dreaming about rabbits. And I wrote Yorgos an email after the Christmas holiday and was like, Yorgos, is that part still available? Because I'm dreaming about rabbits and I'm going to go with that if it's available. And he said, yeah, okay, I'll have you back. That's kind of what happened.